No. Oh, Margie, there must be something good. Tell me something good about Julia. Oh, that's a plus. What? What? Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Did Jonathan say what kind of whales he saw? Could he tell? Orcas. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. That's fun news. That is good news. So we're going to aim our heels at our sits bones. There's Annie and Shelly is there somewhere trying to get in. And we're going to inhale. Just take those arms right overhead. Exhale, stay there for a moment. Good. Inhale a big into your back. Exhale, bring the hands to your sides. Good. Yeah. And then again, inhale overhead. Exhale, stay there. Let your shoulders relax. Good. Big inhale into your back. And exhale down to your sides. We're going to do that a few more times, just getting that air to move. Yeah. Inhale overhead. Exhale. Good. Big inhale. And exhale. Good. Hi, Nora. Good. Annie. Inhale big. And exhale to your side. Good. We're going to keep those arms overhead on the next one. So inhale up over your head. Exhale. Let your ribs just melt into your body. We're going to hold that for 4 more breaths. Just inhale big. Exhale. Ribs drop in. Good. 2 more. See if you can let the front of your armpit just melt, right? Don't hold the arm up. Let it sink. Let it stretch. Good. And 1 more. Ooh, I just give myself a cramp. Good. And then inhale, exhale those arms. Come back to your sides. Curl up in a little bow. That's it. Good. Inhale, exhale back down. We're going to do again just another little bow. Just sometimes when your arms are overhead, some of you will cramp in your QLs because, they're not used to feeling that right there in the low rib. Good. And 2 more. Just easy peasy. Good. And 1 more. Good. Good. Let your arms snow angel their way down to your sides. Good. And we're just going to pause and keep on breathing here for a moment. I want you to exhale and just check with your levels. We've been working a lot on levels this past year. So knowing where your sacrum is from side to side, right? And from top to bottom, right? Pubic bone to belly button. See if you can exhale and use your abdominals to hold it more level on the mat. Notice where it needs to go. And when you find that level, then see if your brain can come up into your waistline. Notice if there's equal space from rib side to rib side, right? Do you need to lift your torso and adjust your ribs a little bit? Do you simply need to engage your abdominals on one side a little bit? Get the low ribs. That's it. Good. Good. And now when you do that, check back in with your pelvis. Good. You've got your waist. You have your low ribs. Good. And then check your head and shoulders. Sometimes when we adjust down below, the head goes out of whack. So we need to bring it in line into whack. Good. Good. Very nice. All right. So you've got your levels. Your abdominals are helping to hold there. Take another breath. Just exhale. Gently pull up your sphincters. Find that pelvic floor. Feel how it hollows in your belly. Good. Inhale, release. Exhale, gently pull them up. Do we have any of the guys here today? No guys are here today. So we all have 3 sphincters today. Woohoo! It's the 3 sphincter club. Good. And then release. And 1 more. Pubic bone. Sorry. All 3 good. And then inhale, float those arms up. Exhale, hold your levels, right? Across the hip, waist, ribs, shoulders. And exhale into bow. Good. Big inhale. Exhale back down. Good. And inhale. Exhale into bow. Good. Check your levels. Did you roll off to one side of your hip? That's it. Good. And then back down. Good. Inhale, exhale up. Good. Notice if you've got your hip under control, what's happening at the ribs. Good. You should feel equal pressure from rib side to rib side. Good. Yes. One more. Let's stay lifted. Good. Now inhale, take those arms overhead. Exhale, bring them back. See if that curls you up another notch. Yeah. Inhale, arms overhead. Good. Exhale, see if that can curl you up another notch. Good. And inhale. Good. Forward. And if you want to, grab onto your legs. Get a little more mobile through that spine. Good. One more chance. Good. Exhale, scoop, drop in. Good. And then all the way back down. Good. Arm circle, arm snow angel back to your sides. We're going to put the pelvis in neutral. Exhale into your abdominals. Bring one leg up in a tabletop. Inhale, it goes down. Exhale the other leg in a tabletop. And it goes down. Good. One more each side. Good. Yep. And then if you want to, we can all join Annie, who's a go-getter this morning. We're going to curl up into our bow. See if you can find neutral. And bring one leg in a tabletop. That's it. And exhale the other leg in a tabletop. Good. Can you stay level now? Check what's going on across the hips, across the ribs. Yes. Good. One more each way. Good. And then all the way back down. We're going to extend those legs all the way out along the floor. Press them into the ground with your legs externally rotated. So your knees are looking outward. You're feeling that wrap under you. It should lift your hips a little bit. Yeah? Good. And then release. And again, external rotation, wrapping all the way under you. Press down the whole leg. Should lift your hips a little bit and drop that belly in. Good. And one more time. Just waking up that connection. All right. Curl up into your bow. Press your right leg down. Lift your left one. Just a little, just a low lift. Scoop in your belly. Put it down. Press your left one down. Lift your right one. Good. Keep going. This music is so loud in my ears. Oops. Good. Keep breathing. You've got one more on each side. Yeah. Press one down. Lift low and long. Good. Keeping all your levels steady. Good. All right. And then come back down. What's that, Nara? If you're getting tingling in your feet, you're probably pinching either the nerve in the front of the hip, probably the nerve in the front of the hip, or is it on the leg that's lifting or the leg that's lower? So it's probably your piriformis, I'm guessing, getting mushed. So Nora's asking when her legs are out and pressing down, she's getting tingling through her feet. If that is you also, it's one of two nerves. It's either the arterial nerve that comes through here or the piriformis, the sciatic nerve that comes behind the piriformis, or through the piriformis, yeah? So you want to make sure that that's wrapping around and not from the gluteal fold line, right? When you do that wrap, it's not under, it's right here. Whoop, this nice gushy bit. All right, because we're going to curl up in our bow, and now we're going to do our classic mat 100. So remember, you have tons of options. Classically, we'd scoop that, wrap that in, and lift the legs up, scooping the belly in, right? Legs are low and long, but you always have an option. You can put one leg down. You can bring one leg in a tabletop, both in a tabletop, up to the sky, or on the diagonal, whatever feels right, okay? All right, you know what you're going to try first? Here we go. Inhale, exhale, up into your bow. Inhale, exhale, put your legs where you want them. Good. Scoop and hollow. And then inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you're doing that toboggan style, right, the classic mat, I want you really scooping up and wrapping in, right? That's why we practiced on the floor first. Good. That's it. Good. I love the variations. Good. Annie's alternating legs. That's super. Good. Some of you are going up a little higher for a rest and then trying to see how low you can go after that. I love that. That's great. Good. That's it. If you need to, put hands behind your head, bring your knees in, right? If you're losing your back, good. That's it. Last set of breaths. Nice, good. And then go ahead and pull those knees into the chest and release your back to the mat. Is that getting any easier? Are you finding you're making any progress? Even if you're doing a modification, is your modification getting any better? Thumbs up, thumbs down, so-so. Okay, good, Margie. Yeah, so-so. Okay, Suzanne, that's right. I know. Some days are better than others. Yes. All right. Let's take your right leg against the ground, left leg up to the sky, leg circles. We inhale down and exhale around. So I forgot to say that if you have toys and want to use them, you are welcome to grab them. Today I'm going toyless. Good. We're going to do 4, and then we'll reverse direction. Good. That's it. Reach through that leg. Reach through it. Shelly, are you still doing your boot camp? Yes, you are? Okay. I just saw that extra stretch, made me think of it. Good. So when you get 5 good ones each way, go ahead and switch legs. Good. Reach out through the top of your foot, right? Make the front of your ankle, the front of your toes really long. Good. I don't think we did any circles on Friday, did we? Is that possible? Or Monday? Good. Nice. Good. And then when you get 5 and 5, go ahead and extend those legs all the way out along the ground. Good. Inhale, float those arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, curl up into your roll up. Can you press those heels down? As you come up, pull your sits bones together and up. So coming up is not an unsupported motion, right? It comes up tall, and then we spine stretch forward, scooping the abs back. Good. Stack it up, and then rock back off of your sits bones. Good. Rolling through that spine. Inhale, exhale. Now, okay, that was your first one. Now the next one, make it smoother and make it more level from side of your rib to side of your rib. Good. Come up, gather up that pelvic floor. Reach forward in that spine stretch. Yes, good, Margie. I could see you looking for those high abs. That was better. Nice, good. That's an improvement. Good. Yes, and down. Good. So my friends with arthritis in the spine, stenosis, spondylolisthesis, remember you do not want to be curling the whole way up. You want to find your neutral line, support it with your leg, keep your abs on, and then come down. On the way up, you guys use that leg to help lift you into neutral, pushing the leg down. Yeah? Okay. Good. Because the next one we do, we're going to stay up. Yep, so those of you who are up, you can stay up. The rest of us will catch up to you. All right, dorsiflex your feet today. Dorsiflex, right? So toes up to the sky, heels pushing down. You should feel the back of your leg awake. We're gonna neutral hinge, all of us. Good. Come back up. Keep pushing those feet down. Yeah. Neutral hinge, right? So rib, hip, pubic bone. That's all one piece. So we're not scooping back. We're holding the line. That's it. Good. Good, yeah. All right, so we played with this a little bit on Monday. Now, plant or point your feet, right? So now they're pointed. Inside of legs squeezing together. Notice in your body where you might have more or less connection to your center. Some of you will feel better. Some of you will feel worse. Good. Good. All right. So now choose the one that you have more connection to. Come back and hold it. Take your arm out to your side. Exhale, scoop it in. Other arm. You're just holding that neutral. Good. Your feet are pressing against the ground. Your low belly is on. That's it. Extend through your spine just a little bit. Lift that sternum just a little for me. That's nice. Good. That's better. Good. Last one each side. Last one each side. Good. And then take those arms all the way up to the sky. Push up, push up, push up. Good. And then forward fold. So not just spine stretch. You actually get to fold forward. Just make sure you bring the front of your hip bones with you. Those hip poners try to pull toward your thighs. Yeah? Okay, so waking up those obliques in neutral. So those of you who are not supposed to side bend, twist, right? You guys hold the neutral line. You're going to repeat that arm. I'll show you what to do. The rest of you, you're coming back into neutral hinge. You're rotating and looking back, staying in neutral, right? So we're not collapsing in C curve, right? We're staying open, coming back to the front. Yep, same side again. Open wide, abs on. Yeah. My friends who are not supposed to rotate, right? If you're minding an arthritic spine, stenosis, blah, blah, you're going to take that same arm to the side, take the other arm up to your ear, right? So we're loading similarly, just without the rotation. Yeah? Makes sense? So open out to the side, my friends who have to hold their spine steady, and up to the ear. Good. Yeah. Good. Is that 4, you guys? Do we make it to 4? Yeah. All right. All the way up. Good. Push up tall. Push up tall. Good. Forward fold. Good. All right. Neutral hinge. Here we go. Other way. Open to the side. Open way wide. See how far you can look back? And then bring it back to center. Yeah? Open way wide. Those of you who are allowed to. Really look back. Make your torso rotate. Yeah? Do you have something you can sit on, Shelly? Or just raise your, just for the sitting part? I see you, your boot campers really got you this week. Good. Although now, of course, we're going to roll down. But you can have it handy. It's bad every week. Good. All right. And then one more. Sternum, sternum, sternum. Long through your sternum, gang. Long through your sternum. That's it. Good. And then all the way up. Push those arms back. Good. And then forward fold. Good. All right. Let's roll ourselves back on down to the mat. I know. And just lay here for another 45 minutes. No, just kidding. I'd like to, but no. No. My body will thank me more if I just keep moving. So inhale, exhale, scoop the knees in, bring those legs up to the sky. Tick-tock. Your pelvis will tilt, right? Your legs stay glued together. And then exhale, press it back. My spine minders, those of you who are not supposed to twist, you keep your pelvis still and push your inner thigh against the other leg to come back, yeah? So here, I'm being a spine minder. My hip is not moving, staying right here. And here I am being a spine mover and coming back. Yeah? Yeah. Good. All right. So I want you to try 4, 5 good ones, and then you're going to hold it. Yeah? So we're tipping to the side. Good. Actually, I'll go the other way first. I always go that way first. Good. Yeah, so when you get to your last one, you're holding your legs on the diagonal, right? Whether your hips are still like this or tipped like this. Good, and then we're all gonna take the bottom leg lowered as far as you can without falling. Scoop the abs up, bring it back up. So lower, lower, lower. Exhale, scoop it back up, yeah? And again, if your hips are steady, same idea. My hips still steady. Open it out to the side as far as you can. Scoop the abs back in, right? Keeping the hips steady. Good. So now you're going for 4 or 5 of those. And then you can switch sides. Yeah? Do the whole thing on the other side. Is that making sense to everybody? Yes? Okay, good. Are you still powering with your breath? Nice and long. Reach to those legs, Margie. Reach, yep, to make the front of your whole front line of your foot one long line. That's it. Good. Reach to your feet too, Annie. Really long through the front of your ankle. Yeah, yeah. Wow. Oh, did you get a cramp? Or is it just done? It's okay. You're done. Okay. All right. So from here, let's extend those legs all the way out. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Not extend the legs out. We're curling up into dead bug, also known as rolling prep. And we're going to just take our hands, instead of being on our shins, we're going to hold them on the thighs. I want you to interlace your fingers if you can. If you can't, just hold on to your legs. And you're going to push your legs against your hands, right? I want it to feel like it's a bar that you've created, and you're pushing those legs against that bar. Yep, keep your elbows bent. Good, keep your elbows bent. Push against the bar. Imagine that you have to push your thigh down. Good, yeah, that's it. Come on. It'll be easier to feel the bar if you are able to wrap your fingers. If it's a reach issue, right? Like I said, you can hold your legs. If you can grab onto your forearms, it's going to be harder, right? So those of you who can do the clasped one easily, right? That's pretty easy. Challenge yourself by grabbing onto your wrists or your forearms, making it tighter. I know. Now I go nowhere. Yeah. Right? So I have just found the limit of my coordination between my abs and my glutes, apparently. Good. That took a monumental effort. Right, so not impossible, just hard. Oh, look at Annie got up. All right, awesome. Okay, so then let's take that into open leg rocker. So those of you who are not supposed to roll on your spine, my spine minders, you guys are going to take this one and hold it in neutral, tip back only a little, and then exhale, push against your hands only a little. So it might seem like your motion is really small, but it should feel rather intense. There's a whole lot of control going on. Those of you who can do the full rock, allowed to, you guys still have work to do, but it's easier for you to cheat. So if you're worried that you're cheating, step back with the spine minders. They're actually working quite hard, trying not to fall. Yeah, spine minders. If you feel like you're about to fall, just gently put your hands down, right? I don't want you to go crashing down onto your spine. Yeah, can you guys feel that? I see a couple of you trying the smaller version. It's hard, yeah, to tip and rock without falling either way. Yeah. Good. Now remember, you don't have to hold your ankles. You can hold your calves. You can hold your thighs. You can even put your legs in open tabletop, right? That's okay too. Yeah. So whatever feels good to you. That's it. Good. Nice. Yeah, Chinda, I love how you're concentrating so hard on it. Like the setup. I love it. Good. And one more. Good. All right, legs come together. Elbows back to the mat. Good. You can bend your knees if you'd like to. We're doing hip circles. So we're going to drop the feet, first keeping the hips still. Down to one side. Exhale, scoop the abs in, bring them back up to center, and then reverse each time. So check yourself. I want you feeling almost like there's no weight on your arms, right? Yeah. Scooping the belly in. Good. Really drawing it in to bring those legs up. Collarbones open. Shoulder blades on. Where's your shoulder blades, gang? Right? Collarbones are open. Feet are sliding. Yes, good question. Feet are sliding, hips are still. Feet are sliding, hips are still. Yeah, I know. It would be really nice to let the hips go, but no. I want that more visceral effect. Good. Good. All right. Good. Keep those legs up. Gently roll yourself down. Those of you who are allowed to do rollover, do so. You're going to push into your hands. Lift your hip up. Inhale, feet and dorsiflex. And then exhale, roll down. Right? Good. Level 1, 2s, you can stop right there and return from that place. Level 2s, 3s, see how low you can go, keeping that hollow in your belly. And then start again. So once you get going, start minding your levels as you come down through your rib. Are you coming down evenly on each side of that spine? As the pelvis hits, can you keep the pelvis level or does it rock from side to side? Yeah. Reminder, those of you who need a little more support for your spine, less flexion, you guys use the wall or a piece of furniture instead. Do I have that you can see? Can you see the couch? Right, so my feet are up on my couch, pushing down, and then spine stays long and lifting toward the wall. Yeah, so not curling up over the head, but really long. Good. How many is that? 4? We got to 4? No? You're at 4? Okay, those of you who are at 4, you can grab onto your toes or your calves and just give your legs one more little stretch from the back. Good, and then we're gonna bend those knees and curl up into our bow. Good, all right, and stretch one leg out, one leg in. Good, lift a little bit higher, let the leg help you, good. And then inhale and exhale, switch. So again, spine minders, you guys are here on the ground, aiming a little bit higher to the sky. Spine movers, you've got that rib in, yeah? Good, good. That's right, good. All right, so let's add our rotation. You can reach, you can genie box, you can have hands behind your head. So spine minders, arms across, head down, legs a little bit higher, right? Good. Good. One more each way. Good. All right, and then bring it in for a little rest. Legs, scissors. So one up, one down. Good. Holding on wherever feels good on flesh, not joint. Good. And switch. Good. So we will be adding on to our scissors today. You're probably thinking, yes, I was hoping she'd say that. Good. That's it. Reach and reach. Good. All right. So then we're going to reach across to the outside. So hand up to the ankle, pull, straighten the leg. Up to the ankle, pull, make sure that leg gets straightened. That's it. Good. Straighten that leg. Good. Up to the ankle, pull. Good. Up and pull. Good. One more each way. Good. All right. Back to center. Good. Keep on going. Now dorsiflex. Slow it down just a little so your calves aren't shocked. Good. I know. They can go, whoa. Good. Good. Last 2 each leg. Good. That's it. Last 1 each leg. Good. Very nice. Knees bend. Bring yourself all the way back in. Good. We're going to drop those knees to the side. It's not going to be as comfortable as it looks. We're taking the hands behind the head. So those of you who are not allowed to twist, right, my spine minders, you're going to come all the way to the side. Lift your arm up, okay? Those of you allowed to twist, spine movers, you scoop your belly in and we try to lift this bottom shoulder up against your ribs off the ground. Yep, lift that bottom shoulder blade up against your ribs off the ground. So don't even worry about your abs. If we get this right, your abs will come right along. Yeah? That's it. That's it. Good. Good. So same thing with my spine minders. You guys picture this rib, this shoulder blade, hugging up. So it's a much smaller lift, but it is equally engaged all the way around. Yeah? You feel it? Good. One more. Hold it. Just hold it up. Take another breath. Check in with your head. It should be back in your hands. Good. Shoulder blade up against your ribs. Pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it. Do you feel your low belly turn on? Yeah, okay, good. You got to say yes or no or something. Otherwise, we'll just hold it till we get feedback. All right, go ahead. Come all the way down. All right, let's try the same thing other side. So, letting that ball open. Yep. Again, spine minders, you are straight spine. Spine movers, you're in rotation. Good. Scoop the abs in. Now find your shoulder blade. So for me, this is the harder one. This shoulder blade over here that you can't see, it just wiggles all around and it doesn't stay as stable. So I have, you too? Anybody else? Is that their weird side? So getting that shoulder blade to lift and push me up off the ground. That's it. Good. Good. So remember, not rolling forward, those of you who are my spine movers. You guys are lifting up, straight up to the sky. Yeah? Yeah. Yes, like that. All of us need those straps in our room. I know. Suzanne's got some nice little assist straps hanging from the ceiling. If you have a TRX, you can use that too. Good. And one more. Good. All right. And then gently bring those knees back to center. Do any of you guys have a TRX? This is a yoga thing. So I'm the only one? Okay. Well, I think Franny has one, doesn't she? Yeah, so I thought so. I love the emoticons. So cute. Thank you, Franny. All right, so here we go. Back up into bow. Okay. We've got our arms overhead. Yeah. Okay, now we're going to play with our brain a little bit. We're going to move only the right arm overhead and then the left arm overhead. So right arm and left arm. So we're loading the oblique and each side of the spinal extensors, right? So we're getting that side to side lateral. Good. Now we're going to do both legs but one arm. Both legs but one arm. Good. Both legs and one arm. I know, messing with our brains. Good. Fighting off dementia right here. But that's it. Good. Good. Keep breathing. Reach those legs out. That arm comes overhead. Good. Almost like backstroke. One more each way. Good. Good. Both legs up to the sky. Hands behind head. Spine minders, remember you guys are keeping your heads down. Everybody else find a little length. See if you can find your shoulder blades and let them push you off the ground a little more. Leg lowers, so we just lower down. Inhale, exhale, scoop and bring it back. Good. Inhale, exhale, lower. Good. Now my spine minders, you guys have an extra challenge. With your head down, you have to consciously engage the front of you even more, right? You don't have that bend to help passively turn on those abs. So, and if anyone doubts how much harder the spine minders have to work here, put your head down, see if you can keep your ribs down. Yeah, right? Wee-hoo. Good. Last two. And last one. Very nice. Knees bend in, feet return to the ground, and heads are down, shoulders are down. We're going to open those feet into parallel, and we're going to roll that spine up off the mat. Good. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll it back down. Good. Spine minders, remember to not force the roll, right? Just feel more of that work happening from your foot to your hip. Good. Everybody, think of lengthening through the front of your hip bones as you go down, right? So instead of tightening that space, what if it rolls out and gets longer, right? You're rolling out dough, rolling out wallpaper. Yeah, you don't want to get mushy, rumpled up. We want space through here. Space. Take your tail away from you. Good. And then Nara, really, yes, good idea. I love what you're about to do right there. Ah, look how much better that is, Nara. Do that every time. That's fabulous. So I don't know if you guys can see Nara's screen. She's got a red ball in the left corner of her screen. She's using her toy. She's remembering from a class we did a couple weeks ago with the band behind her ribs. And I love it because it helps her anchor her front into the band. And for her spine, it's a huge, big deal. And for a lot of us, it is also a big deal. It's just not as visible, I guess. That was great, Nara. Really good. So if you, like I say, if you have your toy and you remember something you learned from a previous class, please feel free to use it. Right here is a beautiful example. Look at how flat she is, you guys. Yay, Nara. That's awesome. I know. Margie's like, do another one. Show us another one. I know. Can you? You guys see what I'm looking at? So, right, because you know her back, right, forces her into that. Yes. Look at the line from hip to rib, pubic bone. That is probably the straightest line I've ever seen you do. Awesome. Awesome. How exciting. Okay. So, I know now all of us are like, wow, maybe I should have grabbed my band. So we're pressing into those feet. Hips are up. We're going to stay up. And we're going to take a nice breath and exhale. Push down into your left foot. Lift your right leg into tabletop. Extend it to the sky. Leg pull. So before you add your leg pull, check your levels. I can tell you that I'm already shorter on this side, so I've got to lengthen out and lift the hip. When I do that, I have to put the leg back in place so it is now in line with the body. Check you. Good. All right. And then we flex the foot, take it down, point the toe, lift it up. Are you still level? Did you squish again? Level it out and lift. Good. That's it. So each time I want you checking what is going on here. You're going to notice there's a little more work than usual. That's it. Good. 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 Can you give me 2 more? I think that was 4. We're going to try to make it to 6. Good. Staying as level as we can. Good. That's it. Yes. Good. All right. That knee comes down to the ground. Both feet are on the ground. Knees are bent. Hips are lifted. Push into both feet. Push into both feet. Let the hips raise a little bit more. Pull your heels towards you so that you open up through the front of your hips again. Check your levels. Lift your left leg. Strong in that right one. Stay strong. Good. Leg is up. Check your levels, your spaces between your masses. Good. All right. Once you have it, you're going for 6. I want you pausing at the top each time to check levels and spaces. That's it. Good. Strong through that supporting leg. That's it. Good. Good. Check it. Check it. Don't just fling it. Good. Are those ribs in? Come on, ribs in. Rely on your booty, not your back. Good. I think that's 6 for me. Both feet are down if you're also at 6. Push those hips up one more time. Good. And then walk your feet together. Squeeze your inner thighs. Lift your heels and lower them. Squeeze your inner thighs, lift your heels and lower. So the squeeze is coming from way up here, not the knees, right? Right up here, this little bit. Squeeze and lower. So those of you who are naturally just not a lot of flesh right there, you have to picture it, right? Right here, close to your privates, pulling up and in. Good. 2 more. Good. This is like putting your feet on the foot bar on the reformer machine, on tippy toes. Good. 1 more. Hold it. Hold it. Just hold it. Extend your toes wide. Good. Find first and fifth toe. Good. Lift your hips a little higher. Woo. Good. Now heels come down. Good. Lower your hips. Let your right knee just drop to the ground. Good. And we're going to do that half press. So this one, the left one, pushes into the ground. The knee aims to the sky and your hips roll toward the right. Yeah. And then we release. So push. This one stays aiming to the sky. It's the pusher. Yeah. Push and let your belly just drop in. Good. So it's kind of like a half of your clam, only a little more active. This, if you were in space, you could run and rotate, right? You'd be actively moving. Woo! Yeah. We're just doing a little gentler version of that right here, just to wake that up under your hip bone. Yeah. 2 more. Push that foot down. Keep that knee open to the sky. And 1 more. Push and open. Let your abs fall in. Good. Scoop your belly in. Bring that knee up. And the other one falls down. So now I have right one up, left one down. Right foot pushes. That knee stays looking up. And release. Good. That's it. Now watch. There's a couple of you push your foot and your back does it. I don't know if I can even do it like you do. But see how that pushes up there? So I want you to keep this space in and make the hip push. You see how I get skinnier? I know, that's kind of cool. Instead of bigger. You see how now I'm bigger? Right? So I want you to notice in your body what's on, right? Keep those ribs in. Make the hip push past the ribs. Yeah. And if you do that well, some of you will feel a big stretch all the way up through the inside. So as an iliacus. That's it. Good. And one more. Good. Good. And then let yourself spring those legs all the way back together. Good. And then we'll just pull in. Feels good, yes? Okay, rock and roll up to sitting, and we'll have some spine twist. So remember, you're welcome to sit up on some height if you'd like. You want to pull your front of your sit bones behind you almost, right? Then bring them to your center. Good. Arms up, feet are dorsiflexed. Good, and pressing down. We're going to inhale, exhale to center. Inhale, exhale to center. So move that shoulder blade around your back. Slice through the air and watch it go. I think I just changed the breath, didn't I? So whatever breath you had, keep going with it. Good. Then we're going to change it. So pause after this one. Good. Palms up. Good. All right. Now I'll change your breath. Whatever it was before. Again, I think I did it wrong. Now I don't even know what I'm supposed to breathe. There we go. Good. See if that air will come down into your low ribs. Good. Still slice, yes? And those of you who are not supposed to rotate, you are still moving your shoulder blades, right? So even if your torso is staying forward, you are still trying to get those shoulder blades to travel. You're going to get tired through your mid-back muscles, and that's okay. Those postural shoulder blade muscles. Good. That's it. Last one each side. Good. Sternum up for me, Marjorie. Sternum up. Yeah, I know. Woo! Good. All right, let's take those hands to the side. Get those knees underneath us. Good. And I thought today we'd have a little knees off. So you are welcome to put your forearms up on some furniture, chair, something sturdy, rather than be on your hands. Collarbones are open. And if you have feet that don't like being on toes, you are welcome to put something under your shin to lift your feet off the ground, or to put shoes on. Collarbones open, lift those knees off the ground, 5 fingers of each hand pressing into the ground, and we just hold it, pull those ribs up and in, but keep your tail steady, right? Not tucking the tail, just pulling the ribs in. Good. One more breath like that, and then we gently lay that down. Yeah? Okay, let's do it again. Inhale, exhale, lift. Good. Scoop the abs up and in. That's it. Keep the tail up. Armpits hugging. Good. One more breath there. And that comes gently down. Everyone okay? Not as hard as the last time you did it, or does it feel hard? Is it getting better? Easier. Okay, good. Nice. I like that. Inhale, exhale, up into your hover. Good. Can you take one hand, tap it to the opposite knee? Take the other hand, tap it to the opposite knee. I know. So here's a trick. Push the hand forward that's holding you up on the mat, right? If it's active, you'll stay more centered. Yeah? That makes sense? So even on your forearms, the one that lifts off, that's your distraction. It's the one that's holding you up. Think of it pushing forward. Make sense? Suzanne, okay? Oh, yeah, we paused for cramps. So we probably got close to 6. If you're at 6 already, go ahead and sit back in a child's pose and let those shoulders stretch. Yeah? I know. Wow. Hips are supposed to stay steady. Yeah, I know. That's the goal. Kay asked, are hips supposed to stay steady? Ideally, yes. We would be so strong that we could stabilize that. All right. So from here, we're just going to simply lower onto our forearms if you're not already. And again, you can change that angle. So this is for your booty. If you want it a little gentler, put your arms up on something. Yeah, ottoman, tabletop. Okay, we're going to take your left leg, slide it out. Hi, muchacho. And then you're going to lift that left leg up. Good, and lower it down. All right, so this is just first figuring ourselves out here because I'm going to show you how off I am. And I lift that left leg and wow, you can probably see I'm leaning way over to the side. So I'm going to push that hip back over. It ends up with more weight on the same side as the lifting leg. And I'm going to fight to keep it even on both waistlines. Yeah? You too, right? It's not just flinging that leg up. How well are you lifting that leg? Nice. Nice and thoughtful. I love it. Good. Okay. And then we're just going to add a little stinger. So hold the leg up, bend the knee, toes pointing to the sky, and then we sting, right? Little friendly, happy sting. I don't know how. Think it is like a honeybee sting, right? Just dink, gentle, not really a ouchy one. Just pushing that up to the sky. And the whole time, we're thinking about the supporting leg, right? The supporting leg is our deal. Good. Yes, good. Come on. Good. All right, everybody hold your leg wherever it is, how high it is. Good. Now, everybody in that position, you can lift it a little higher. Yes, you can. Keep your hip dropped. Keep the lifting leg hip dropped. Who is that? Head toward me. Nara, drop your left hip. Good. Suzanne, move your right hip to your left. Margie, drop your left hip, but keep that thigh up. Drop your left hip, but keep the thigh up. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. It's the hip. Yes, good. And then come down for a rest. Right? So especially my tuckers, I'm thinking a little bit of Mary, Lisa, and on one side, Franny, right? One side is your more tucky side. We lift that thigh and it just barely makes it in line with our spine. Can you see that? It's barely in line with me. And we think we're lifting it. It's got to get in line with us with the hip dropped. Can you see how I changed that? So differentiating between hip and leg, right? Drop the hip and lift the thigh. You get to practice on the other side. So we'll take that leg out, right? Other leg is out. We're going to lift it up, and gosh, we're going to notice, again, what needs to be adjusted. So pull that hip to your center. Make sure both waistlines are long. Really work on holding it in. I can barely speak when I work that hard. Good. Yeah. Good. Not just flinging. Good. Yes, control it on the way down as well as up. Nice. Good. Good job, Annie. Yes, that's great. Annie is so thoughtful there. That looks awesome. Good, Kate. Look at that lift. Yes. Yes, all right. You guys ready for your stinger? Okay, that leg stays up. We bend the knee. Good. And then we just boop. Just poke at the sky, right? Just reach it up. Good. Okay, so while it's in motion, check your parts. I can tell you that I've scrunched up on the opposite side, something fierce. So I'm going to lengthen out again. I know. Push my head back. That's, find the length. Good. That's it. Just keep working it. Just keep working it. I'm going to check you. That's it. Yes, I can see several of you working to get that thigh a little higher on this side. That's it. Good. And your hips are more level on this side. Good. Last two. That's it. Good. Last one. Woo. Nice job. Good. I know. Come up into a cat. Give yourself a nice cat stretch. And then release. Good. A nice cat. And then release. Good. All right. And then we're just going to swing onto our hip and have a little side plank. So if you already know the variation that you do for your body, go right ahead. We're going to do 3 side planks, 3 with twist. Okay? So I'm going to start with the mermaid sit, square up my shoulder, press up into my arc. So it's so hip up, reaching over. Good. Look at the hand. Good. Come back down. Yeah. Anyone need to see a different variation if you don't remember your variation? Everyone okay? Okay. Yep, we're doing three straight ones, or 3 regular arcing planks, and then 3 adding our twist. So this is my number 3. That's it, up. Good. All right. So then I'm just going to add the twist. So coming up, holding neutral this time. Good. Reaching through for the hip. Looking at that hand as it goes. Coming back up to the sky. Good. And then reach again. Good. And through to the sky. That's it. Good. And one more. And through to the sky. Very nice. And gently lower that down. Good job. Let's flip to the other side. How are we doing, gang? We're there? Okay. You can grab me a sip of water, but you can go right ahead. I know. Squaring up that shoulder. Remember, it starts with 3 of those arcing lifts, right? Hips up, look over at your hand, come back down. That's it. Good. Good. Whoop. Good. All right. And then your twist. Yeah, reach. Good. Reach through. Yeah. Reach up. Whoa, double. Good. Good. Breathe with it. Good. And then when you get through each side, you can roll over onto your back. So you're sitting. I know. Then we have a little reverse plank. Yes, we do. So reverse plank, your choice, right? You can be forearms, you can be hands. I want you to point your elbows back if you're on hands. Press into all 5 fingers. We're going to start gentle with a table bridge. So collarbones open up and into the fingers as you lift the hips up. Yep. And then just hinge. Keep your hands strong. So coming down is traction for your back if you keep those arms and fingers strong. Yeah? Inhale, exhale, fingers and shoulders. Get them ready. Lift the hips up. Re-energize. Elbows pointing towards your back, collarbones open. Lower, 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 lower. Good. All right. And then if you'd like to, add those full legs out. Inhale, exhale, press into those fingers or into those fists if you're on forearms. Good. Now check. Do you see how I tip to one side? That was my shoulder giving up and my hip giving up. So re-energize if that's you too. Good. And then bring the hips down, but keep the shoulders strong. So yes, there's a little upper back extension, and that's particularly good for my spine minders. Yep. That's it. Hold it for a breath. That's it. Come on. Keep those arms strong. Lower down. Find that length. Yes. Can we do one more? One more. Yeah. Good. All 10 fingers. Use them to help you. Elbows pointing toward your back or fists pushing down strong. Good. Now keep them strong as you lower the spine. Yes. Good. All right. Let's take a quick little twist stretch. So rotate and look around to the back. So again, my friends who are not allowed to twist, you don't get to do that. But you will take the arm to the back and lift up tall. And you just keep seeing how far that goes. If you need to, reach the other arm in the opposite direction. What that does is helps you mind your torso placement while you open up through the chest. Good. And then everyone go to the other side. Lift up tall through the back of your neck. Good. Yeah, nice and tall. Good. Good. All right. And then we're going to take those hands to the ground. We're going to bring those knees underneath us so that we can come up into open pike. We're going to do push-ups and open pike. So those of you who have hands who do not like that position, you can either do scapular push-ups. You can do wide scapular push-ups with your elbows wide. You can also do those at the wall, right? So choices for you guys. Okay, hands on the mat, scoop the belly in, lift the hips up, push on back. Point your thumbs toward each other, pull your elbows apart, back of your head reaches toward the inside of your triangle, and then you push it away. Yeah, push your chest toward your knees, and then lower the back of your head toward the inside of those hands. Push away. Good. Now notice if you have one side sinking more toward your hand than the other, right? Can you pull both sides of your hip back? And notice what happens in your middle when you do that. Can you feel it? Yes. Try two more. So Margie, don't lift your head up. Keep your nose looking at your belly button. At your belly button. Where is it? Where's your belly button? There you go. Now keep it there. That's it. Do you feel the difference? Yeah. Good. Good. Very nice. Okay, so on your last one, go ahead and press back onto those feet. Walk your hands toward those feet. Good. And then round up through your spine. Good. All the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Good. Nice and tall. Reach up to the sky. Take your left foot back. Good. And then we're going to open the arms out to the side. Whoa! We're going to do that with a little more grace than I have. And we're going to open into flight, yeah, which is basically swan with your arms straight back. Good. Now you can see my hip is hiked. I'm going to try to lower that hip, then lift the leg back up. See if you can do the same, being as square as you can be. Good. Hold it for one more breath. Beautiful. Bring it all the way back up. Lift your chest. Good. And then inhale, take the other leg back. Exhale, lower it into flight. The arms come back to your sides. Good. Good. And again, I'm in that open hip, which is fun, but I'm going to try to square it up and lift the leg. That's it. Good. See what you can do too. Good. Good. And then we'll bring it back up. Yeah. Let's do one more side, one more each side. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Open it up. Good. That's it. Drop the hip. Lift the leg back up. Keep dropping and lifting. Good. Long through the spine. Watch your spaces. Good. And then all the way back up. Good. Last one. Good. Pull that open. That's it. Good. Oop. Good. That's it. Drop the hip. Lift the leg. Drop the hip. Lift the leg. That's it. Very nice. Good. And then bring it all the way up. Oh, you guys, come into a spine twist. Push those hands open. Good. Bring it back up to center. And good. One more each way. Push across. Lift up through the back of your neck. Good. And last one. Good. Open into parallel if you're not already. Find those strong feet. Pull down into double door. So elbows into the waist. Pulse them back. 3, 2, 1. Find the shoulder blades. Pull down. We'll do that one more time. Arms up. Good. Pull wide. That's it. Good. Pulse those thumbs back. 3, 2, 1. And down. Thank you, everybody. Woo! Happy Wednesday. Thank you all for being here. Yes. Hope we feel good, strong, mobile. Kay, welcome back. Woo! Thanks for finding us. I know. That's awesome. Will you be here on Friday, or are you only a Wednesday girl? Yeah. Oh. Okay, very good. Well, good to have you back. It's nice to see you again. That was a nice surprise. So, okay, you guys, I have to run off to the studio. Remember, if you have questions, feel free to text me or email me. Email I don't see till the very end of my workday, but I do see it. Just takes me a whole day to get there. So, okay? Okay. All right, everybody. Mwah. Bye.